Better call Saw.
Pitch darkness. Suddenly, you are jolted awake as a chain wrapped around your foot shocks you. You pull at the chains. You have no idea where you are. No idea what's happening.
All that I see.
No idea why you are imprisoned. Suddenly, the lights turn on. You are in a bathroom. You notice, strangely, a CRT television. That's not how you spell that word. In the middle of the room. Just as you gaze at it, it flickers on. A white puppet with rosy red spiral cheeks appears on the TV. Hello, Adam. I want to play a game.
Alright, I think that's good.
There we go. Says the jigsaw puppet. The TV turns off. That's all the message you get. You wake up when the TV turns back on. It's Jigsaw. Just gonna say it again.
I was just gonna say hi and turn it off.
Hello, Adam. He says, I want to play a game. Okay, you yell. Who are you? You suspect who he is, but you will go along with it anyway. It's all part of a whatever sick thing he wants to play. I'm Jigsaw, and I've been watching you for a very long time. The next thing you know, Jigsaw is standing there wearing a robe and holding a machete in his right hand. John Kramer?
He's just
and
there.
a tube in his left hand. You gasp. Are you afraid? Good. That means you have retained some self-respect, says Jigsaw, pointing the machete at you. Don't worry. I've never killed anyone. He opens the tube and starts pouring blood onto the ground and on his body. He takes the blood, scoops it into a bucket that's sitting on the floor, and goes back to the machete.
You re-roll that one, I'm confused.
Then he grabs a water jug off the floor, fills it with blood, and pours it over himself until his entire body is covered with blood. I want you to imagine a world without hope, he says.
That's fucking awesome.
Before you is a door, behind me is a key. What must you do to progress? Look behind me. You get up and go through the door on the opposite side of the room, which leads to another filthy bathroom. When you enter the second bathroom, you find Jigsaw washing his hands in the sink. He turns around and smiles at you as you enter. Hello again, he says. Jesus, you yell, backing away from him. Do I scare you? Asks Jigsaw.
This is great.
Famous Jigsaw quote.
You shake your head. No, you say. You're holding your hand over your mouth because of the smell. He must not have washed his hands properly. Jigsaw hands you a hacksaw. I'll get out of the way now, he says, after you chop off my left hand.
Oh my god, yo, he said Adam.
You start to cry and grab the machete. Look at me, Adam, says Jigsaw as you swing the machete towards his arm.
A weird reverse game.
You push the blade onto Jigsaw's head with all your might. Your whole body shudders as the blade makes contact and blood sprays everywhere. The chair breaks beneath him. Holy shit, how hard you hit him! You broke his chair.
Oh my god.
That was very bad luck, chum.
That's not what he sounds like at all.
By cutting off my arm, you have released a
Yes.
neurotoxin into the bathroom. The
Yes.
neurotoxin will deteriorate.
Your neurons.
The more
Yes.
gas you inhale, the more it will stink. You have 1 minute to escape. He pushes you into an open grave. Goodbye, he says. Wait, you yell. This is fucking dumb. Why? What do you want from me? You snap at him. He grabs your arm and shoves you down into the ground. You squirm and fight for a second, but then you go still. Time's up, he says as Jigsaw puts his shovel away. He walks out of the pit. A large mass of worms wriggles towards you, gnawing on you and sucking the blood out of your corpse. You wake up in the chair once again, now covered in sweat. Jigsaw stands before you. Hello again, Adam.
I still want to play a game.
It's time for another game. You have failed every game I've given you. And thus, it's time for you to redeem yourself. Before you is a box full of the dynamite. Like last game, you may choose whether or not you like to use the box of dynamite. If you push the button on top of the box, the dynamite will explode. I like this one.
Would you like to just blow yourself
push the
up?
button on top of the box, the dynamite won't explode. He takes the remote from his pocket and places it down in front of you. You take the remote and hold it in your hand, not knowing what to do. What does the remote do? You ask Jigsaw. We'll tell the explosives how to explode. They will follow the signal from the remote. If you push the button on top, the explosives will blow up. If you don't push it, they will not.
Okay.
I like that, but I want to
Okay.
see. I thought the remote would do something else. Whatever you wanted to do, he says with a So if you press the button on top of the box, the dynamite will explode. If you don't push the button on top of the box, the dynamite won't explode.
This is the least
thanks.
complicated Jigsaw
Okay.
game ever.
Just
really,
don't
you
push
cannot
the
make it
button.
simpler.
This is very interesting, isn't it? You nod your head. You feel scared yet excited at the same time. I call this dynamite game. Let's start off with a little fun and some friendly games first. He waves his hand forward.
Is there another
The
person?
door is blasted open, causing you to drop the remote and jump back. A tall, fat man comes walking through the door. His stomach rolls out from underneath his shirt, which has blood all over it. This is in one of the movies, I'm pretty sure. He carries a bloody chainsaw in his hand. Who wants to play some games? He says, slamming the chainsaw's blade against the concrete floor. You breathe heavily as you get control over your trembling hands. I'd love to, you say as you pick up the remote again and sit down on the chair. He smiles at you and pushes the switch on top of the box. Both boxes explode immediately, blowing him into pieces.
What a payoff. Holy shit.
Yeah. This is my most insidious game yet. Not something Jigsaw would say. I call it the final game. He says
Yeah,
with a
like I said.
Hold on. I call it the locked room. In this game, you are in a room, and the only way to escape is by solving a puzzle. Whoever makes a mistake loses a body part. How long can you survive?
Rudimentary, simplistic way to describe any
That's
sock trap
Jigsaw.
ever.
If I solve the puzzle, will you let me go? He places his palm against your forehead. There is no solving a puzzle, says Jigsaw.
Oh, that's killing me.
The puzzle appears before you. You see a large array of gears of various
Oh, no.
sizes.
Making your ears
The
bleed.
puzzle is so hard. If you were to stare at it forever, then maybe you'd be able to figure it out. But what if it takes a while for the puzzle to finish turning? Take a deep breath, start, close your eyes. I don't know what I'm saying. Close your eyes and open them again. You'll have 5 minutes to complete this puzzle. If you do not complete the puzzle in 5 minutes, then I get 5 new body parts, he says.
Fuck.
Fuck, you yell. I'm almost done, just one more step. Bullshit, he yells back at you.
He's getting mad.
Time's up! He grabs one of your hands and places it on the table in front of you. The room shakes, causing you to lose balance and fall onto the table. The whole thing caved in, shattering your fingers and forcing them through your palm. What?
That's not fair. He didn't even give you any time.
Your bones bend backwards and your flesh screams with pain. Oh shit! You cry out. Why'd you do that? What did I do? This is the last part, chum.
Again.
The final game of my story. Jigsaw's is holding onto both your arms, and this time I'm gonna win. His fingers become transparent. You see some blood running down his arm, dripping off his sleeve. What are you doing? You ask. Why do you keep hurting me? Jigsaw moves to the wall, tearing through it and making an opening. He quickly goes through it and disappears.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's how these movies end, usually.
That is
Actually,
usually how it
that's
ends.
like literally how it ends. Jigsaw comes back with a massive smile and a chainsaw in his hand. Goodbye, he says. We're cutting off your right arm. You pass into darkness, falling head first and cracking your skull into the cement floor. You die instantly.
Well, there you go. Imagine if the first Saw ended with Jigsaw calling back and just killing the person. He leaves
Game
the
over.
door. Game over. And he opens the door back up with a smile and just kills
I've
Adam.
never killed anyone until now.